Hello, this is Kara from Lady Kara Tarot. This is a general reading for Saturday, August 22nd, I think it is. Check the date on the that's written down, 2026. I'm doing a general reading with the Augenblick Tarot. I just posted a flip through of this deck, or I'll be posting it the same day as this. This is a make playing cards deck that is was not available for a long time, but has become available again. And it's a mostly non-people deck. And so this spread is by Nix, who kind of specifically dedicated this to me because we bonded over Roberta Flack's version of Bridge Over Troubled Water, which it's not a song I ever particularly liked, but I had never heard her version of it, and it's spine-tingling. It's magical and so gentle. So here we go. We will have 3 cards for the past, 3 for the future, a bridge, and the troubled water. It's a little more obvious about what she called the undignified aspect of the troubled water being angled with a traditional rectangular deck, but I still think you'll get the picture. And I loved her term. She said to read these grammatically. I would just call that reading it at an open reading, reading them as a sentence. But since she's a writer, I like that she said that. And I also write. I'm going to transition this a bit. The bridge, I'm going to leave these turned over for a minute, and the troubled water. Now, notice this doesn't have a title. This is an extra card that I decided to leave intact, and so that will make it even more interesting. I mean, I decided to leave it within the deck. Some other extras I traded out because I didn't like images in this deck. Let's see look, we have 2 10s. We have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. So your home that should be a place of joy has been a place of alienation and a great deal of burden. Big surprise if you know anything about what's been going on with me. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, and the potential future is another 10. Look at these 10s. Woo! The 10 of Pentacles, a large gathering of people. I don't necessarily see this as ancestry, although you could look at it as a family reunion. Large gathering of people allow you the freedom to feel the flow of the wind and the water getting out amongst a large flow of people, allow you to feel the freedom of the wind and the water so that you can more fully feel your own self-mastery and self-leadership. That's the potential future. I'm going to take the troubled water first. What is the potential troubled water here? The Page of Cups. Don't really think of the Page of Cups as troubled water. The Page of Cups can be immature, can throw themselves into a situation when they're really not prepared, no matter how bright they are. The Page of Cups keeps offering himself, and he has an element of surprise and delight. But what I see here, especially with this, the Page of Wands is here. This is the water right here. Interesting. Look at this, connecting this water to this water. The Page of Cups keeps offering to do things and to offer himself, herself up. So this is your issue today, is that turbulent water, this rushing water, continuing that flow over here where you need to make a choice about it. And that choice is, are you going to keep offering yourself up? Are you going to keep taking on this additional burden? Or are you going to allow yourself to stand still and say, also, between this and this, you have this, a lot of rooms here to take care of this Ten of Wands and a big uphill battle here. And the path looks very dry. It doesn't look very sustaining. And so the need for, instead of taking on additional duties, the need for rest. Both of these scenes are about families and legacy. They have buildings. This one has a little more fresh air. So I'd say that the Page of Cups, that turbulence is saying to allow more fresh air into the water. So the opposite of what really happens, but so it goes from really roiling to calm and useful. If you can calm down a little bit, it can be useful. And the bridge, oh, that's interesting. That's my replacement. I just put the wrong number down. This is my replacement, Six of Pentacles. Giving and receiving in a more equal flow. Yeah, which just, and that, so these two ironically become very much the same thing of slowing it down, calming that water down, slowing the, instead of making it business, make it leisure. Instead of a hard climb, get some relaxation. And this is one of the reasons I chose this, is because it looks like it could be either a parliament or it could be an old-fashioned library. It's a place of giving and receiving. When government gives support, people in need don't feel guilty by receiving help from the government when it's needed. So it's a receiving with no shame, giving without any idea of reciprocity. That's why I chose this image for this. This was, as I said, a replacement image, and I think that's all here. Like here, this looks like this is a tavern or something. So this is about an exchange, but it's an exchange of goods. And this is just, this might even be a free, this is a bandstand, it's free music in the park. You know, it's just about a freely giving and receiving. Lovely. So I hope you are able to do that today, to calm things down a bit. Take all the onus off of whatever give and take is going on. Calm things down. Don't feel that you have to constantly be giving to make things flow. you can just allow the flow to move you instead of you trying to make the flow move. And to allow, you don't have to make everything work uphill so much. You can just sit down on your throne for a while and master yourself. Thank you so much for this spread, Nyx, the Bridge Over Troubled Water spread by Nyx. And again, it's the past to be read as a sentence, the potential future to be read as a sentence, the bridge between them, and the troubled water underneath. I hope this is helpful to you today, and I hope you enjoyed this deck. Thank you.